Fear Helm, Stealth Armor. You don't want the Stealth Armor. And the Helm's not too bad. It gives a decent amount of defense. The Terror Shield gives 48 defense and 5 attack. But honestly, the big thing that you're wanting, of course, is the one with the least chance of getting it, which is the Dark Sword. So I'm going to be aiming for that. The Orichalcon... the better things you can get out of it... trying to make sure I have this right. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit. You can get the Xylan Armor, Stellar Axe, Nebula Wand, Millennium Helm, Excalibur, Cosmos Shield, and Big Bang Glows. I will say Excalibur, while it's not as powerful as the Dark Sword, it basically has its own version of Mad Zephyr, which it could possibly triple the damage. So might want that. I've gotten the Nebula Wand before, it's pretty good. I'll put all of, like, the information for these guys in the description. I'll try to remember to do that. That, or I'll have, like, comment what it is and then kind of separate it by what you can get out of the item. Anyway, I'll be right back. We'll do a whole bunch of nonsense in regards to forging, and I'll show you what I get when we come back. So, see you guys in a bit. When you just realized that you actually didn't have your mic turned on. Sorry about that. That took an hour and 40 minutes to get through and get everything. Gosh. I'm now needing to find where the healer is so I can get things swapped out for Isaac, because I did get the Dark Sword and the Excalibur. That's why it took so long. Because, the double door. Alright, so if you ever have someone that is haunted, you come and do Repel Evil. If someone's poisoned, you can do Cure Poison, but typically you don't ever really have an issue with this part, except early game. We've done revives before, I think once in this game. We did it quite a bit in the other adventure. But if you ever have a cursed weapon, this is where this comes in. So, as you can see, the only one that has a curse is Isaac, because he has the cursed items. We're going to remove those curses. Okay. Now, it doesn't do it just for one item, it does it for all of them. Now, I don't know if I ever talked about this, but the Cleric's Ring removes the effects of what cursed items do to you. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to look and see what armor we could purchase that would be more beneficial than, well, what he has. This is... You're not the armor. Okay. We definitely don't need the Muramasa anymore. Demon Fire is cool, don't get me wrong, but it is not nearly what we would want. Dude, that is amazing. I'm so stoked that I got it. I kept getting the armor and the helmet, and I was like, am I seriously going to have to just go with it? And then I come up with this thing. I did get some of the other stuff too. I got the shield a few times, and I got the gauntlet a few times, and I also got the axe. Oddly enough, I never got the Nebula Wand. This I got everything before I actually got the Dark Sword. So, yeah. The yeah. um. Let's see. Oh gosh, yeah, that's not gonna be helpful. Armor wise, I don't think. Yeah, there really isn't anything I can do armor wise because most of what we've got is 204. What would be 212? So yeah, it is still really good. 50 defense. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best he'll have for a while. We'll equip that. Thunder Crown plus 40. Yeah, that's fine. It's sad, but well, here we go. The Cursed Sword, it unleashes Anchorin's Grief, so that's gonna be something we'll look into. Also, as far as the other things, the Salamander Tail, I got the Salamander Rod. That didn't take too long. I kept getting the Garb, though, which is one of the few items I didn't care for, and I kept getting it. I'm like, come on. The other one, the Golem stuff I just got, I just kind of went with what I got. I got 2 Gaia's Axe, so I have 2 that can do Mother Earth, and I also got the Tungsten Mace. So that was like I think it was like an 80 attack boost. No, it wasn't 80. It was like 50-something attack boost for Shiva, so I definitely was going to just keep it. And the Gaia's Axe were really good for both Piers and for Garrett. Now, I did actually, for a little bit, I did have it equipped to Felix because I didn't know what weapon I was going to go for or what I was going to end up with. But I did, again, I am surprised. This is the first time I've actually ever had Excalibur. So we'll actually see. Let's see if we can get it to show up. The 2 abilities that I want to really show off. Legend, which I've never seen before. Anchorin's Grief is the one I'm really thinking about. And we'll have Pierce's as well. Jenna, you defend. And no, but that's still a good bit of damage. This is Anchorin's Grief. Dude. Really cool. So, I don't know. I like it. It's also the best cursed weapon you get in the game. So, it has more attack power than the Excalibur does. Hello, Mad Vermin. Bye. But it doesn't have nearly as much capabilities as far as, like, because you're cursed, you can't really check and see if you get a weapon that has more power. There's one other weapon that I know of that we get in the game that's in the Mars Lighthouse that's really good. I don't know if it's going to be more powerful than the Excalibur. Oh, over 1,000 damage. Alright, dude. That's dope. It isn't as cool as I thought it would be, but that's still pretty good as far as damage goes. Goodness. Hello, Grizzly Bear. Wow. Alright, well, we'll just kind of roll with it, and we'll have Pierce do his thing later. We do have a couple of lucky lucky medals. We'll go ahead and deal with that. So I'll meet you over in Lemuria right quick. Alright. So, we're back here. It's been a while. Been a bit. So I'm aiming to see what I can get out of here. We have a couple of lucky medals that I want to use. Maybe get the armor that I had but then lost because of the fact that I didn't save like I wanted to. Not what I was wanting, dude. I was wanting armor. Armor is so important in this, and I'm not getting it. And I probably didn't get what I wanted either, so... I got a floral dress. That's something I don't think I've ever gotten either. Put enemies to sleep. Not as good as it... Alright. I figured it might not be as good, but I was kind of aiming for the Traveler's Cloak, or I think that's what it was called. The one that I had that actually upped the agility by 50. So that's what I was aiming for, but, well, we didn't get it. So... it's whatever. But, one thing I forgot to show. We can now see our cannon on our ship here. So, we now have access to that crazy awesomeness. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, yeah, we have all the Jin that we can get currently. I think. Yeah. And I also totally forgot something that I meant to do when I was in Yalom in the first place. So let's go back there. Gosh. It was like, oh yeah, I need to do this when I come back in after all of that, and then totally, completely, and utterly forgot because, well, I was so ridiculously excited after I got the two swords. What? And here's the thing that was really crazy, is I got one right after the other. I didn't have to reset or anything. I did save it in case I did have to reset, but I didn't have to reset, which made me extremely happy. So, we're good. Let's keep on flying down. Where am I? Okay, going straight now. Technically, it's quicker if you do this. That way you can just hop out, come in here. I can't believe I forgot about this. Because I was sitting over here so long. So this is something that's been staring us at the face since early on in the adventure. Well, what you want to do is this. You want to use force and knock that piece of wood down. Now you can come over here and use Cyclone. That allows you to then climb down the ladder and open this chest. You get the Masamune, which is a very good sword. Oh gosh. Totally forgot about that. My bad. So the Masamune is not as good as what we got, but it gives us the Rising Dragon attack. It is better than what she has. And it's better than what he has. He has the Photon Blade. The Phaeton's Blade, or Photon's Blade. I think it's Photon, but we'll give it to her. I wanted to give her a better weapon. If anything, if I didn't get the Excalibur, I was going to try to go for the Nebula Wand and give it to Jenna, so she could have a better healing weapon for her Synergy. Because that's the other side effect of the Nebula Wand's attack, so there we go. And we also don't need the floral dress or the Mighty X, so we're all good. We got better weaponry, better armor. Well, actually not better armor. It was all weapons. Because we got the Excalibur, the Masamune, Gaia's Axe, Dark Sword, Tungsten Mace, another Gaia's Sword, and we also got the Salamander Rod. I mean, for crying out loud. We didn't get in it. We didn't go with any armor. I probably... I don't know. We'll get... we do have decent armor. It's not terrible that we didn't get it. If anything, I think Isaac should have a better shield. His shield's pretty bad. I think that would be more of a bonus video type of thing to show off. So that and, well, what we're currently doing, and might as well just go ahead and start trying to progress more of the story at this point. Let's see. Yeah. To finish off everything, we need to progress the story a little bit more. It sounds crazy, but it's kind of... I think I've mentioned this before. We're going to progress the story a little bit and then leave. And then we'll finish the story later. It sounds ridiculous, but... and it's something you're just gonna have to do. Because the biggest thing is we need to grab the Jinn that are in the Proxim Mars Lighthouse areas and then leave. Because by that point we'll have all the synergy abilities and everything we need to actually do the extra dungeons that are in this game. So, that does not have an end, but Loho does, so we'll just stop by Loho and grab the stuff.